Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shane. Today I wanted to come up with a makeup look that was inspired around the color peach. So if you want to see how I got today's look, then please keep watching. To get us started on the eyes, I'm going to go in with Profusion's Pigment Base Primer. First, using a flat shader brush, that way I can push the product right up close to my eyebrows. This is the Modern Renaissance palette. It's so beloved that it doesn't even have a cover anymore, which is probably not sanitary. I'm just going in with a really small, dense brush. This is going to be the smallest blending brush that I use. I do have some tape applied to my face as a guide, and I'm just going to pack the shadow right into ding dong, right into that outer V. I haven't blended anything yet. I'm going to pull out this palette. This was kind of my inspiration for today's video. My next step is to take a brush that's a little bit bigger than the first one we used to apply the black. And I think I'm going to dip into this shade here called Half Baked. And according to P. Louise, we're going to follow a 50-50 rule every time when we blend. All that means is keeping 50% of your brush on the existing color you applied and 50% of the brush on like new clean skin. And I am just going to start very carefully, start to build a shape right around that black. Not being afraid to dip back into your palette frequently. Next, I'm going to go into the center shade called Centerfold on a kind of fluffy flat shader brush. Right where the area where no eyeshadow was applied, I'm going to start packing this. I'll simply switch to the small brush again, pick up that same Centerfold kind of pinky peach shade we have going on, and I'll use that to help me blend the two colors. Just for me personally, this palette doesn't have a shade light enough to do this, so I'm going to go back into the original Anastasia palette I used, and using the lightest shade in the corner here called Tempera, I'm going to use it to blend the edges of these eyeshadows. Before I pull the tape, they do have a really sparkly shade here, but I think I want to go into kind of one of the more highlighter types of shades. I'm gonna go into Ready or Yacht. What a cute name. I'm gonna go in with this tiny little elf detail brush. Pop that right into maybe like the inner third of my lid. I'm gonna do a winged liner using the NYX Epic Wear liquid liner. And I can just ooh, that is brown, that's not black. I'm gonna keep the tape on for this because what I'm gonna do is apply a little bit of this liner as if I was, oops, okay, I didn't want to go that thick, but we're gonna have to go that thick. I'm going to blend it right into my black shadow. So because I'm using a liquid liner, once I apply it, if I work quick enough, I can take a little bit of my black shadow again and just kind of buff out the very end of my liquid liner while it's still wet. And you know what, actually, while it's still wet, I'm gonna go in and just lightly tap it with my brush just to smoke it out a little bit so it's not so crispy. You know what, I'm just gonna use what's left on the brush to kind of drag that right in to that inner corner there. And we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye before I forget, and we're gonna make it as even as possible. And the good thing about doing your wing this way is you really only have to worry about like the center of your lid looking good, because the rest of it is just getting blended out, baby. Next, we're gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. Now be careful, this liner does dry kind of quick, but especially if you're using liquid liner, let your liner dry before you curl your lashes. In the meantime, I actually forgot to set my brows, and I actually just bought a brand spanking new brow lifting gel. Yes, I had to look at what it was. Are you kidding me? I just lost so much of that product. It's all in here. Oh, are you joking? This was my first time opening this new one. What in the flip? My room is not even that hot. It's like 69 degrees in here. I don't know where to put this. That literally looks like somebody... Oh my God. Okay, well, I have never in my life seen that happen before. Why on earth is it so watery? I don't know if I have the receipt. I don't know if they'll take this back. I got this from Ulta. Oh my God. I don't think a brow gel is supposed to do that. The first time I accidentally left the cover off, so it got all dry, and it's really, really hard to use now. And now this one is completely watery, so maybe if I mix them, I don't know. I'm gonna see what Ulta says about that, but I guess we're just not gonna set my brows for now. We're gonna use the Milani Anti-Gravity Mascara. And for lashes, I'm going to use some half lashes today. I've been trying to use up what's left in this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, so that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to kind of speed past the foundation part, only because I just did an everyday makeup routine. Literally, it's the same routine. The Lumi Glow L'Oreal Lumi Glow Foundation, the CoverGirl Simply Ageless, and for a little more coverage and a better shade match, not perfect shade match, I said better shade match, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Foundation. We're just going to mix that together on the back of my hand, and we'll start applying this. Now I am stopping in between because I'm filming a transition. Once the foundation is stippled on, I go in with my beauty blender and actually just picked up a new one. I've been kind of going back and forth between the medium contour and like the deeper contour. I think today I'm going to use a deeper contour again because I am doing a transition as well. It just shows up a little bit better. So I'm going to take the Halo Contour Wand and just apply a little bit right above where I really want to contour, tiny bit on my forehead, more so for the video because I'm going to be wearing a wig anyway. Let's put on a little bit of concealer as well. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And then we are also going to use, this is new and inspired again by the peach look today. This is from Physicians Formula. This is their Mineral Wear Diamond Filler Cheek and Lip Color. Here's the packaging, and I'm talking kind of fast because I have products drying on my face. But we are going to open her up and see what kind of applicator. Oh, okay, so a little doe foot. So I guess we will, well, I don't know how quickly this dries just yet. So let me do my transition and I'll be right back. Oh, that transition took a little bit longer than it should have. So hopefully this isn't completely dry. All right, we're getting it to blend. So I am just going to blend to the heavens real quick. Most of my product has probably dried on my face. It's only been like 2 or 3 minutes, but for product to sit and start drying, that can be a long time. All right, we're gonna switch over real quick to the damp beauty blender, start buffing out this concealer a little bit, only again because I don't know how quickly this blush product is going to dry on me. I don't also know how pigmented it is. It's a lot easier to blend than the Profusion Luma blushalizers. What the heck were they called? They were like the blush highlighters. That thing stuck wherever the heck you applied it. But this, minus the blemish on my face, is that not illuminizing? Is that not dewy? Is that not gorgeous? Tell me. Be honest with me. That's... Oh, wait a second. I just saw myself in the viewfinder. No, for real. I don't even need you to tell me anything. I'm going to be delusional. I just want to see if you can build it. This is actually a really good amount for me, but for science. Oh, yeah. Yes, you can. Oh, my gosh. I really want to try Huda's sugar cookie setting powder. But I haven't been to Sephora in a hot minute. I also want to try her ube powder. So those might be some tutorials coming out pretty soon because I really, really, really want to do like a pretty purple smoky eye with the ube one. Anyways, we are using the Patrick Star Ultra Peach setting powder. And I'm still using a damp beauty blender to apply this powder. I remember this blush being so popular. I don't remember, maybe 2011, 2012, but like every makeup guru had Luminoso in their case. I'm going to throw a little bit of white on my lower lash line. You can do nothing at all if you want, or you could even do kind of a nude. Back into the ColourPop palette, I'm going to pick up the Centerfold shadow again. I'm going to pop this right into the center of my bottom lower lash line. And then I like using an angled brush. And I think I'll pick up the darkest shade in this palette. I kind of have like a signature eyeshadow look I like doing a lot of the time. So what I'll do is use my angled brush just to kind of flick out a darker shadow right from my lower lash line, kind of going straight out, creating the illusion of like a shadow from my top lashes. I believe I got this trick when I was watching something from, I think, Marilyn Monroe's makeup. And she did this on a much more subtle scale, allegedly, again, to create that illusion from her really wispy, long lashes. So I took that inspiration and integrated it into my own makeup look, but I also extend the inner corner. I'm going to go in with the same angled brush and literally the tiniest bit of black just to make this stand out just a little bit more on that outer and that inner corner. I'm just going to extend the inner corner a little bit by just using the black liquid liner. I think I'm just going to keep it pretty simple. We're going to start with the e.l.f. lip liner. This one is in Baddest Beige, and truthfully, it's just the first one I grabbed, but I think it will work for the color scheme we're going for. So, ooh, hold that thought. Real quick before I continue with the lips, just so everything will stay set in place while I can take some pictures, I'm going to set it first with the ColourPop No Filter Setting Spray. And then I've recently picked up this product and I love it. I use it both when I'm wearing makeup and without makeup, and I'm telling you, it makes my skin look so amazing. It comes with a little spray like this, and I just... Okay, it doesn't taste great, but it has such a nice fine mist. Before makeup, it hydrates, protects, and nourishes. After makeup, it sets and adds a dewy finish and protects. Anytime, refreshes, makeup, hydrates, and adds glow. I'm telling you, I just use it throughout the day. Like if my skin just looks dull, I apply this. I love it so much. I love it. It's been a long time, but we're back again for the lips. I line the lips. Now we're going to go ahead and apply our cheek tint. Maybe I need a second opinion. I really liked it on my face. I'm going to give it a second to oxidize because I don't like lipstick that is too light on me. But this is the Essence Bubblegum. They have like a little bubblegum line. 01 Bubblegum-tastic. Look how cute that packaging is. Can we... Oh, I was just about to ask how it, oh, that is cool. This is squeezable. I'm not going to squeeze too hard because as you see, I already destroyed it. A little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Little bit. Can we just say that happened before I got it? You know what? There was no safety seal. It's this. There should have been a little safety seal. Like just one of those little peel off ones. Hey, wait a second. That's dry. That did not come from me. Wait a second. Some of it was definitely my fault from just now. But the stuff on the side here, you know what? We're going to put a hold on that real quick. That's a little pink for me. What I'm actually going to do, to be honest with you, I'm just going to take my Stila highlighter. It's kind of like a champagne-y highlighter. The rest of my skin just looks like it It's so shiny. I am going to throw on, this is Prismatic Peach by Milani. It's just their Keep It Full Nourishing Lip Plumper. I don't know if it's one of those, like, it makes your lips kind of hurt lip plumper products, but I can tell you in a second. It looks like it has really pretty flecks of gold in it as well in the packaging. I'm getting no sensation whatsoever. So if you're worried about that tingling at all, this is not the product that's going to do that to you. Last but not least, because I have been loving this product, this is the All Over Body Luminizer from Hard Candy. And I can't have a glowy look, guys. I'm going to be bathing in this all summer. Are you joking? There is just something about glowy skin that just... Oh, all over the legs. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I don't know if it's just because of like Princess Peach, but when I think of Peach, I just picture a blonde woman. So that's what I went with. So I'm just trying to figure out kind of how I want to style her at the moment. So give me a second. I think we're just going to kind of throw it back. I don't have it completely in me to style it any further. You know what? It looks cute. So if you enjoyed today's video, please go ahead and show me by leaving a like. Also, while you're down there, if you'll hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next one.